Before anything else, I would like to give a huge shout out to the people at my Discord. This is the armor. I wouldn't be able to get this piece of gear, this piece of armor, if it wasn't for the people at my Discord. I have to be honest, huge shout out to the Nightfall, which the very same day that the patch went live, they uploaded on the Discord all of the instructions on how to get it. That is why I am able to upload this video for you right here. I'll try to be as brief and concise and as detailed and thorough as possible so that you can get this beautiful armor set for yourself. I know that there's already a lot of videos out there, a lot of people out there showcasing this thing. I want to make sure to tell you that you could also get this earlier if you join my Discord and you discuss with people in there. I can drop you the armor set myself if you're looking for it. The thing is that there is only so much so fast that I can work because I do work a full shift time. So I do not have that much time to be gathering. It is quite a bit of a stretch. You do have to work quite a little bit to get this stuff. But let's just make sure that you get this armor set as soon as possible. Let's go through the steps that you need to take. So we need the gesture. The gesture to be able to pull off this questline is very simple. You go to Skyrest. On Skyrest, you interact with this thing right here. It is going to give you the Orient Bow protection. That is the one that we're going to be using. Alright, so the first thing that we have to do for this one is going to be find the Flickering Flail. You get this by defeating Tancred in the Tancred Arena right here. Then again, this is something that you cannot miss. This is a place where you have to go through. The weapon is going to be right here. Now, what you're going to want to do right now is head back through this path all the way to the main area. Here, you will see this statue. Interact with it. You see that there's nothing here. We have a couple of enemies right here. We're going to be using the Orient Bow Protection gesture. So, it's this one right here. So you use it, and then it says Illuminate 5 Carrion Knights. It is highly advisable that you do this step with a Fade character, although have in mind that they have to be killed with the Flickering Flail. It is okay to buff your weapon, but not use spells. If you use spells, it is not going to count, and well, the weapon itself deals quite a bit of damage. It's 1k per hit if you buff your weapon and you have a proper build with Faith or Radiance, which is something that I do have. So all you have to do is just kill 5 of these guys. Be sure that you make sure that they are actually dead, because this guy can and will get up sometimes. So just make sure that you kill them. Now once you have managed to kill them all, if you come here, you will see in Radiance they found eternal rest. So you are okay to move to the next location. Next 2 challenges are going to be right here next to Brother Jeremiah Vestige of the Leprosarium. So there's a couple of things that you would have to do in here, but I mean, we have already done them. This shortcut shouldn't be opened unless you have explored the area. But I'm guessing that at this point you should have. So this is the fastest way to do it, I think that I would say. You open up, this is the door that is going to be closed. You're going to open it as soon as you get access to this area while you are exploring. And again, you should be already have this area unlocked. There's going to be a couple of knights and enemies. I advise for you to deal with them before you actually start getting the things. But I do have to say, I do have to tell you that we're going to be farming here for quite a while. So we have this knights right here. If you go there, you should also have already unlocked the key to this place. And again, all of this is just natural story progression. You shouldn't be able, you shouldn't miss it. So here is the next place where we're going to be using our gesture, the Orient Bow Protection. So we use the Orient Bow Protection, and now it's going to require for to kill 10 holy bulwarks, and there's a very easy way to do it. There's one right here, so we can begin our quest just right here. But then again, let's move back to Jeremiah's, shall we? So we're back here again, and this is a very simple thing to do. We have a holy bulwark just right outside here. So we head over here. We kill this bad boy if he doesn't kill us first. That should already be 2. Then you head back. We rest at the vestige. And we rinse and repeat. So this one should be 3. This process should be repeated until you have killed at least 10 of these guys. One good thing about this weapon is that it has a lot of poise damage. So yeah, it makes it easier. So we have already killed them. Once we have dealt with them, all we have to do is just cross this hallway, and this is where our next quest is going to be. Let's just deal with this guy real fast. Or not. You know what? Or not. So we kill these guys. And then these guys. And then this one. Just for them not to bother us while we pray. Now we need Crimson Rectors. 10 of them. It is very simple. It is fairly simple. It kind of is going to be something similar. There's a whole bunch of different ways that you could go about this. One of the easiest ones that I'd say that it is one of the easiest ones is to place a vestige seed just right about here on the defenders. So you do this, and then you rinse and repeat the process. Although the thing is that there's a little bit more of them in here. You do have to run back a little bit more. So if you have moths, then that's okay. That's actually quite cool. You can also drop down from there, but more enemies will follow. And then you also have this guy. So you have to be very, very fast about all of this. There's one of them right here. The first one that we have just killed to get here. Not really that big of an issue. And then you head outside from here, I believe. And then you head over towards your right. There's actually an easier way to do it without having to aggro so many enemies, so that this will not happen to you. Yeah, it's just right here. As you can see, the shrine is just right there. So I'm making things way much more difficult. You kill this guy, and you kill the guy that's right there and towards your right. Rinse and repeat the process 5 times. The next one is going to be the Vestige of Blind Agatha. This door is generally closed, although if you already are doing the quest, then you should already have it open, because it's the path. This is the path that would naturally lead you there. So all you have to do is just come down here and then jump. Make sure you do, because that is going to break. And then we pray. This is going to request for ardent penitence. There's one. As a matter of fact, there's 2 down there. Although we're not going to trouble ourselves that much with them because they are very annoying to fight. So what we're going to do instead is that we can head back here throughout the place where we came from. And then we can start farming this guy. And as a matter of fact, since this guy it's really low level, then it shouldn't be that much of an issue. So just rinse and repeat 10 times right here. Rest. The enemy is going to be back again. And then back again. You're going to kill him 10 times. So that's the next one. The next one is going to require for pure blades. And it is a little bit tricky because there's 2 different paths that you can take. Remember that this is the natural progression of the game. And if you're already doing the quest, then you should already be on your path throughout this way. So we're going to begin right here at the Vestige of First the Charge. And then we're going to go down here we're going to use the elevator from this place to go to the place where we need to go. The good thing about taking this path is that generally, since you're just backtracking, the enemy is usually going to be looking to the opposite side. It is not the case in here, but it shouldn't be that much of an issue. So we go up here, and what I would like for you to use as a landmark is those pillars, these stone gates, stone doors. These are the ones that you should want to be going through. There's going to be one more up ahead, so that is the one that we will cross through, that we will pass through. Be sure that once you get here, do not drop down, because usually that is going to kill you. So do not worry yourself about that much, about the throwing and doing the... because you're going to die because of the full damage. This is the one that we're going to need. And this is going to require for pure blades. Here are the vestige of Brother Jeremiah. What we're going to want to do is we head outside from here and we head right. This is a thing that we're only going to do once. The reason for that being is that because we need 10 of those guys. So there's one up above here. He's accompanied by 2 doggies. So that's bothersome, that's troublesome, we do not want to be dealing with that. But the reason that we did this for is that there's 3 guys that we're going to kill up here. If we count that one, that's going to be 4. We kill the 3 guys. And then that means that we would only have to repeat this process 2 more times, right? So we cross through here. Remember, this is a shortcut that we should already have unlocked. And there's one right here. This is one. There's one more down there. And there's one more to the left here. But there's also a visage of sorrow or despair. So you exit Umbral. You break the healing moth, although that's really not necessary because you can kill this guy fairly easily like this, like so. And there we have 4. Now the only thing that you have to do is just go back from the place you came from. You drop down here. You rest at the vestige. And then finally, kill those 3 guys up there twice more by going right. Because remember that we already have killed 1, meaning that we're only missing 6 of them. Now we are just missing 1, and it is the easiest of them all. At the vestige of Chabui, right here. We go up there where we fought the Squatch Sister. That's where you fought her. If you go back here, this is the final one. And this is going to require for 15 abouts. The abouts are just the basic regular enemies that you have. So one very good place to farm them is the very same vestige of Chavui. There's one right here, so we kill this guy. There's one more here. There should be one more here, I believe. Yep. That's 3. So we have to rest 5 times to complete them. And what do you know? Just to make things simple, this is a familiar place. We are finally at the vestige of Brother Jeremiah. So we go back this place. We ignore these guys. And we cross this shortcut through Umbral. We ignore this guy as well. And we head over towards the right side. It is very convenient that we are already on Umbral, because this balcony is going to be closed if we aren't. So as you can see right there, it cannot be crossed, meaning that enemies cannot follow you also. So that is very, very much convenient, of course. And then here, it is going to be your final prize resting at this catacomb. If you pick it up right here, this is where it is going to be. You can also kill these guys if you so decide to. That's pretty much everything. I hope that you enjoyed the video. Join the Discord, like the video, subscribe to the channel. If not, also today you're a gorgeous and beautiful person. You're in the gorgeous and beautiful, beautiful person. I'll be seeing you goddamn gorgeous and beautiful people in the next one. Have a beautiful day and goodbye.